There are 2 weeks until my election, and AIPAC has spent $150,000 to create the worst attack ad against me I have ever seen. Let's watch it.
Kat Abughazaleh says she's a progressive champion. But what do we really know about Kat?
What do we really know about Kat? If only she was a journalist with a well-documented career, a federal indictment, and a deposition from Elon Musk to tell us what she really thinks.
She moved to Illinois just 2 years ago.
I should note that this ad is only being served to people from 18 to 34 years old. Not only is me moving to Illinois a well-documented fact, but I have huge news about young people. A lot of them move. I'm not sure this is the best line of attack. Also, why do these pictures look like an in memoriam for me?
Kat Abughazaleh supported Marco Rubio for president.
Wait, hold on. Enhance, enhance, enhance. Yeah, look at that date. I was 16. They are literally quoting my defunct high school newspaper. For some context, I have devoted my career to de-radicalization and anti-extremism efforts. I grew up Reagan Republican. I've been very open about this. In fact, we made a comic book about it for our mailers. I was never behind Trump, and so I was like, maybe Marco Rubio is the solution. But like many things that 16-year-olds say, that's idiotic. Also, just look at these pins real quick. Why did the AI give me Mar-a-Lago face? And I know my last name is a little long, but come on. I should also note that this does not have an AI disclaimer on it, which is against the law. Anyways, they're doing really great with quoting my high school paper. Thank God they don't do that again. Psych.
Said she was to the right of Donald Trump on Social Security and healthcare.
Yeah, they quote my high school paper twice in their attack ad. They're literally attacking a minor. AIPAC has spent a lot of time over the past few weeks attacking my opponent Daniel Biss, who says he'll support the Block the Bombs Act, but also thinks that we should continue to fund the Iron Dome. And I think they're realizing that they might get another New Jersey 11 here, which is why AIPAC is trying to do everything in their power to peel away voters from myself to either not vote or vote for other candidates who aren't viable. So they're trying to cut margins off of me by, once again, quoting my high school newspaper. I wonder what they'll come with next. My middle school One Direction fanfiction blog? This picture of me in a Charizard onesie?
Her campaign is being funded with tens of thousands of dollars from right-wing donors to Republicans and Donald Trump.
So I actually don't know where this allegation that I'm funded by Trump donors comes from. We right now are poring over our donors to see if there's something in there that's out of place. We've promised not to be funded by corporate PACs, Republican-funded PACs, or billionaires. And that if we did find money from any of those groups, we would refund it if we can or donate it to a local food pantry. Coincidentally, this past weekend, we saw that a billionaire had in fact donated, so we are sending that to a food pantry as promised. But we have over 60,000 donors, so it can be difficult to keep track. I literally have no idea where this allegation comes from. Possibly the fact that about 2/3 of our funding comes from small dollar donors, so their names aren't disclosed. So AIPAC might just be trying to guess here. Or, and I have no proof of this, but is a possibility, they have directed some Republicans to donate to our campaign. This is something that happens in politics. I know someone who was running a campaign and a lobbying firm opposed to the candidate donated to that candidate so that way they could say the candidate was taking money from lobbying firms. But we'll keep you updated if we hear anything. Also, once again, look at this AI check. I don't think it's valid at a bank to submit a check for tens of thousands of dollars. But maybe I'm wrong. I'll have to ask Laura Fine.
Who is the real Kat Abughazaleh? We don't really know.
And then finally, who is Kat Abughazaleh? We don't know. Well, don't worry, I can tell you because you obviously don't have the research skills to find the literally thousands of pages about my opinions and my posts and what I've done in my life. I'm a researcher and journalist who covers the far right. The people that now run our country, Stephen Miller, Elon Musk, Tom Homan, they are the people I used to report on and win against. Which is why I, like many of the most effective critics of this administration, am under federal indictment. I am a proud Palestinian American. I am a proud democratic socialist. And goddamn, if I'm an op, I have really taken the most painful route for it. But I'm not, which is why AIPAC is trying to cause progressive infighting and trying to peel young people away from our campaign because they know we can win. We are within single digits of the lead with only 2 weeks to go. And this ad is complete bullshit. It's also bad, like really bad. Like think about this. They spent an entire college tuition to just make slop. Think of how many people we could have fed with that money, or clothed, or housed. It's more money than I've ever seen in my lifetime. But instead, it's used to manipulate people so that way an AIPAC candidate can win. And we're not going to let them. I do want to end this with an offer to AIPAC. I know you guys don't really know what to do with me, I mean, you literally said we don't know. So if you want, you can use this ad that we made for free.
Kat Abughazaleh is the kind of radical Democrat Fox News warned you about. Kat believes you deserve universal health care, groceries, and housing. Pfft, where does she think we are? The richest country on earth? Kat Abughazaleh represents a new generation of progressive Democrats working to redefine the party's future, and she plans to do it with her ferocious attack cat by her side. Is this who you want representing us?
I'm Kat Abughazaleh, and I approve this message.
Thanks so much for watching. See you on the campaign trail.